Coming up next, the opening kickoff to the first annual Dawson Pearland Bowl. We're glad you're with us. Let's have some fun. This is the Legacy Sports Network Game of the Week. 3rd down and 5. They need to get to the 5. Diaz, fake the end around. Diaz turns the corner and he scores! Touchdown Pearland!
He's a playmaker, and that's a play right there that they had to have. And they finally connect on a big 3rd down deep in the red zone for their first touchdown of the night.
Option, pitch to Winnigan. Winnigan to the end zone, touchdown Dawson!
Very fitting that they would score on that play. That's been that key play of the drive. Picking up big yardage throughout, and Winnigan scoring on the touchdown with that deep pitch. Brett Winnigan into the end zone as Dawson is back on top.
Oh no, it's coming back with a flag. Here's Blumrick. Again over his center, trying to get a push from his running back, and he's across. Touchdown Pearland as Jake Blumrick scores his 4th rushing touchdown of the season.
Some of the top plays of the week were in one game. The Maynard Mustangs traveled to Temple to play the Wildcats. Check out Maynard quarterback Jamale Collins, who appears to be tackled, but somehow he springs free and scores a touchdown to give the Mustangs the early 7-0 lead. A bit later, trailing by 7 now, Maynard's Lindemian Brooks, wearing number 6, takes the direct snap, gets a block from his quarterback Collins, bounces off a couple of Temple players, and fights his way into the end zone, 14 all. But with the game on the line, hanging in the balance, Chad President takes the snap in the shotgun formation from the 38-yard line, uses blockers like Tyler Hannon to springboard himself into the end zone. Wow, Temple wins it 28-14. Let's head over to the capital city now, where Austin Westlake was hosting Bowie in a key District 14 6A battle. A couple of one-loss teams here. How is this for starters? Westlake's Andrew Laylock takes the opening kickoff, gets a couple of blocks, and breaks to the outside. There he goes, 95 yards for a touchdown. Just like that, Westlake was up on Bowie 7-0, just 14 seconds into the contest. This game would actually go down to the wire. Bowie's Steve Johnson with the touchdown, and following a field goal, the Bulldogs led 19-13. Westlake with one last chance. Sam Ellinger would connect with Laylock to the 25-yard line. Time for one last pass towards the end zone, but it's knocked away as Bowie upsets Westlake 19-13 at Chaparral Stadium. The Floresville Tigers traveled to the Lions Den to play Lockhart. Have you heard about Kobe Wilkerson of Floresville? He can play some ball. He had a 35-yard touchdown run that ended in flying fashion. He also had a really nifty 52-yard run that would set up another TD. As he connected with Nate Etal for a touchdown. Lockhart answered with a strong ground game, though, as Stephon Houston had a huge run to the outside. Lockhart has some strong backs. Curtis Hawkins bullies his way into the end zone here. Ronald Hutchinson also added a touchdown. Lockhart wins it 31-17 to improve to 5-1. Elgin was hosting Waco University. Check out the play here as Gabriel Perez somehow holds on to the ball, scrambles to the outside, and scores the touchdown for the Wildcats. It was that kind of night for Elgin. They would get a block punt a bit later by number 8, Colin Snell, and check out Bruce Dodd, who falls on it for the touchdown. That's nice as Elgin wins it 40-17. To Livonia, where Bo Robinson's 3-1 Bears were hosting the 5-0 Geronimo Navarro Panthers, coached by Les Goad. Facing 4th and 16 on the Navarro 27-yard line, watch as quarterback Kobe Skelton danced around until he found Colton Parrish open in the back of the end zone. What a catch. How about an encore? Yeah, looks good in slow motion too, doesn't it? Anthony Grant had a huge play up the gut that turned into a 65-yard TD run. But before the Panthers could really enjoy the moment, Colton Parrish took the ensuing kickoff, got through a seam before racing 82 yards for a touchdown. Livonia wins it 40-18, knocking the Panthers from the ranks of the undefeated. Converse Judson facing Wagner in a rivalry game. Rockets quarterback Weston Vakassi looks like Kenny Stabler in that number 12, slinging the football around left-handed. Isaiah Gibson on the receiving end of this pass. Check out the yards after the catch. Yeah, Judson's offense was clicking on all cylinders, whether it was on the ground or through the air. The Rockets soared past the Thunderbirds of Wagner 47-3. Nick Ortiz with a nice run after the catch, as well as Judson improves to 3-3, and more importantly, 2-0 in District 25 6A. Judson head coach Sean McAuliffe has plenty to smile about on this night. San Antonio, Lanier, and Highland squaring off in a battle of winless teams, but you would have never known by the effort from both squads. Quentin Boston had 3 touchdowns for the Highlands Owls, but in the end, the Owls of Highlands, coached by Bert Lopez, could not stop Lanier's Joe Orta, who also had 3 touchdowns. Vokes head coach Don Gatton was pleased with Lanier's comeback victory, 28-24. Let's head east to Goliad in a battle of Tigers. Tidehaven visiting the historic town of Goliad, who has a great quarterback, I might add. Nate Kowalik can really toss the rock around. Check out some of these beautiful spirals for touchdowns as Justin Thomas hauls in this TD pass. Then Mac Wimberly gets in on the fun to break a 7-all tie with this touchdown pass play. And facing 4th and 12, watch the pass connection from Kowalik to Akil Ellis, who makes the grab in the back of the end zone. Touchdown as the Tigers of Goliad pounced on the Tigers of Tidehaven 56-20 to improve to 5-1. Friendswood at Brazos Wood, and check out Friendswood quarterback Tyler Page as he goes 69 yards for the touchdown, and it was 14-0 the Galloping Mustangs. Brazos Wood at the 39, quarterback Joshua McKenzie looks for Robert Barry on the screen pass. Robert makes one miss, he'll scoot in for 6, cutting the Mustangs' lead to 14-6. Fourth quarter now, and the Mustangs' Tyler Page once again. He takes off far on the sidelines, and he'll go 69 yards for his 3rd TD of the half. 28-12 Mustangs, and they win it 35-20. Let's stay in the greater Houston area as Channelview hosted Beaumont Westbrook. The Falcons of Channelview, what cool uniforms, right? This was a wild game. Channelview quarterback Jalen Hurts buys some time and connects with Atarius Giles for 55 yards. That was very nice. Westbrook answers Isaac Aubrey to Keith Corbin, 36 yards this time, and it was 14-13 Westbrook after 1 quarter. Giles would score a bit later. Jalen Hurts had a huge game, but it seemed like every time he would lead Channelview to a touchdown, Westbrook would answer. In the end, Westbrook's defense made one more play than Channelview's defense. This interception by Delano Hawthorne iced it as Westbrook wins a wild one, 49-42. McAllen Memorial taking on crosstown foe Rowe down in the Valley. Arizona commit Trevor Spites had 5 touchdowns in this game, and here's one of them. Spites hitting the gas for a 42-yard score. Mustangs with a stampede in this one as they rolled to a 58-19 victory. Next up, some theatrics from Los Fresnos and San Benito's game. Right before the half, Falcons trying the Hail Mary pass. Pierce Ruiz lofts it up, and Miguel Garcia with an amazing catch in the very back of the end zone. This game came down to the wire where San Benito prevailed 17-14 with a late field goal. Let's go up north around the DFW Metroplex. Denison hosting McKinney. Second quarter, Denison's Devin Blanton rolls to his left, finding Steven Wagner for the score. We're tied at 7. Later in the second, on 4th down, Blanton to Hunter Watson for a 1st down. Then Blanton keeps it for the touchdown. But in the end, McKinney rallied to win it in overtime, 35-28. In our final game, Hubbard battled Chilton in a defensive struggle. In the end, it was the Big Blue of Chilton as the Pirates came out on top. DeMarcus Simpson with the short TD run. Chilton improving to 3-2 with a 14-6 win over Hubbard. That concludes our Power Plays of the Week. I'm Jeff Power for Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine. Hey, be sure and check us out on TexasFootball.com.